are, bro?
Yeah, just, you know, sorting out something.
Yeah.
Someone.
It's only 3 minutes late. It's better than last week, isn't it?
Thank you, outside my.
Morning, people. Welcome. This is it. It's the Dream Team. We're back. And where we're going to Parkrun, the Dream Team. The Parkrun. I've just realised my shirt matches Toby's Alphaflies. We'll come on to that in a minute. So, we're on the way to Gunpowder. This is a bit of an ad hoc vlog, I would say, this week. More than our usual thing. We're on our way to Gunpowder to do Parkrun, and then we're going to do 13. No, we're going to do
Gunpowder's part of it.
Part of it. We're going to do 10 miles after Parkrun. So 30 miles, half marathon distance today. There's 2 aims. 1, me not to die. I'll come on to that in a minute. 2, to basically do a bit of race prep, innit? A bit of pacing stuff, more than anything else. So, okay, where do we start? I'll tell you what, let's bring the viewers up to speed with what's going on, because there's a few things been going on this week, isn't there, really? Okay, right, so, firstly, my aspirations of running 3:45 at London are gone, right? If you follow me on Instagram, if you're not, at FORDY_runs. Basically, I've had some medical problems. I'm not going to go into it because it's boring, but it's effectively left me in a position where I am ish, maybe not doing the marathon. We don't know. I've got to get permission from my doctor to be able to do it, and if I do it, I'm going to be just poodling around, filming, mucking about, and that kind of stuff. Just get in the middle. I will pace it at sub 4. See how I get on, but effectively my main concern is to finish it in one piece without the use of St John's ambulance, isn't it? But most importantly, I am going to take the advice of the doctor. So whatever happens, I'll take the advice of the doctor. That's the most important thing. So my running has been limited because I had a procedure which has limited my running. But I'm hoping, I ran yesterday, I did 3 miles and I had no side effects from that time, which was good. Apart from feeling like I'd run like 30 miles instead of 3.
A good prep then.
Yeah, that was good prep. But that has meant today that we're allowed, or I'm allowed, to go and have some fun with Toby at Parkrun. But if I get into trouble, I'm going to stop. Right, the reason we're doing, there's 2 reasons why we're doing Parkrun, doing this, is because 1, it's a lap, we're going to be doing laps so we can work on our pace, even though I've only got 13% of my battery, so I'm going to be relying on time. And the second thing is, if I get in trouble, which I don't envisage, but just to be on the safe side, you know, I can stop at any time. So that's the key. Some people will say I'm stupid, some people say that, you know, I've got to look after it, but I'm going on the advice of doctors who said that exercise is good and I'm okay to continue, but as long as I don't get a problem. So if I get a problem, then obviously I have to stop. So just to put that out there, I know I'm an idiot most times, but actually I'm doing everything I'm meant.
You've actually been relatively sensible.
Yeah, I have. In fairness, this week, Toby will vouch for me, I've been sensible this week. I've listened to everything the doctors said. I've been listening to them up for the last few weeks, to be honest with you, and I've been going along with what they've been saying. So put that out there. So it is over in terms of the dream, I would say, of running a 3:45 or below that, hopefully, with Toby. I think we'll come on to that in another video. We've already selected out a race for next year in which we're going to have a go at it. So, but we'll do that in another video. I think we'll get London out of the way. But yeah, so that's the update on me. But that doesn't stop you going for it. It is true. You can. All right, we'll run it together, right? A bit of it. But at some point, you're going to have to go in London. But we'll talk about that today. We'll talk about that while we're doing it.
Yeah, we'll see how today goes.
We'll see how today goes, because, like as we've said in most of the videos, training's not gone to plan. But doesn't matter. We're going to crack on. So that's where we're at. So we're going to go along the Parkrun. We'll take you along for the ride. We're looking. Well, I'm going to be looking to equal split it as best I can till my watch packs up. I think we run it at that sub 4 pace, should we, Toby? Something like that. Or do you think a bit quicker?
Oh, marathon pace.
You think goal pace?
Yeah.
So, okay, all right. So we're going to go around at goal pace today.
As we argue about what it is.
We'll argue what that is when we finish this filming bit. But yeah, okay. So we go at goal pace. We see how we get on. The course it's got 1 hill section in it, and it's not really
2.
A hill. It's two. Sorry. Yeah, because up the back you're climbing it.
Yeah, sneaky one at the back.
Sneaky one. And we've got to do what, 10 laps, something like that.
They're about a mile and a half. Parkrun's 2 and a bit laps.
Yeah.
Obviously that's.
So we'll finish Parkrun, we'll scan our barcodes, and then we'll carry on, basically. Yeah, so we'll get, because Toby's trying to get up to 50. 100, sorry, 100. What number are you at now?
89.
89. So Toby's trying to get to 100. So any park run we can get, we will get for him. But yeah, so that's the plan. Do this, me not to die, run it at goal pace, and then probably go to McDonald's.
Is it McDonald's?
There's a McDonald's. So we'll see you, I guess, on the start line. Right, that's it. Coming up, better concentrate on what I'm doing now so we don't crash again. So we settled on pace. What is it?
About 7 minute mark.
7 minute mark. No.
8:45.
8:45. 8:45. 8:50 to perfection. We're going to do 2 laps. Get our barcode thing. Go again. Drink. Give it in. Scan it, and then carry on. 10 laps. You got to count laps. I want to lose count.
I'm just going to go by distance, to be honest.
Yeah, let's go by distance. I won't because I've got now 8% of battery.
I'm on 13, like 2 minutes ago.
It'll be alright, it'll be alright. Right, so ready for this? This is going to go really well, or it's going to go really badly. Let us know in the comments which way you think this is going to go.
First.
I reckon, yeah. Oh, tight, let's go.
On your marks, get set, go!
Okay, people, we're settling in. We're just saying it feels quite slow. So struggling because he's obviously got the Alphafly. I don't know, so come inside. He's got his Alphaflies. So he's like, well, being held back basically, isn't you?
I'm holding them back.
And even these Asics, to be honest with you, Toby, they ain't much fun at this sort of pace. But what we're trying to do is get to basically 13 miles and then just be able to carry on. That's the idea, which is why we're trying to, as best we can, pace it, but it's hard to find that pace, isn't it, Toby?
It is, with the GPS.
Yeah, GPS is a bit naughty here. Going that back straight, GPS is a bit wild. So, this feels about right, I would say.
Yeah.
This probably feels about right in terms of pace. No, it's just a bit quick.
Yeah.
I've just got to nearly we're down to like 7:45 or something, so way too fast. We're looking for 8:50, remember. So yeah, we're going to have to work on this, but I think by the time we get second, third lap, we'd have found it.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's the key. So here we go. It's going to be weird when everyone leaves, but we'll just carry on.
We've got that to help us.
Right, it's going to get warm as well by the time we finish, I think so. It's going to get warm.
Sun's up there.
I'm not complaining. I love it. Right, so firstly, we finished park run. Right, so we're doing the lap. We'll give it in, scan it, and we'll go. There's no point getting in people's way. Secondly, we're on pace-ish, I would say.
Yeah.
Suffering from up the back, but in general, my watch has died, by the way. I've gone.
Oh dear.
So we're on Toby's watch now. So that could be a problem, but
Anything could happen.
sit rep. No watch, my own fault for not putting the charger on correctly last night. But the other thing we was just arguing about, shock, number of laps, people. Let us know in the comments before we finish how many laps. So, 2 laps equals 1.5 miles, correct?
No.
No.
2 laps is 3 miles.
2 laps is 3 miles. So, how many laps we got to do to get 13? So, I said 8.5. So that's 8 times 3. That's too many. 2 times 8. Hang on. You see what we're going for? Funnily enough, Toby and I don't have a degree in maths, and neither of us work in jobs that require maps, which may shock some of you, I know, but still, I still can't work it out.
Well, nice. We felt I got from 6 miles to 10 by adding 3.
Yeah, Toby got to 6 miles to 10 miles adding 3, which again don't make any sense. So the most important thing is we're doing all right. No bleeding yet from anywhere in my body, so it's a good thing, isn't it?
Oh, pleased.
Quite pleased. I think for me, the interesting part will come at about 10 miles. We'll worry about that later. But that's it, I think. Should we fast forward for the viewers? Otherwise,
Yeah, it's
going to be a bit boring. Listen to us try and count, add up 3 and 6 and 2. So,
we might have an answer by the end.
yeah, sit down, hold tight. I'm going to press the fast forward button. So while we're cruising round, let's have a little chat about shoes, Toby. So you're going Alphas for the day.
Yeah, I've got a slight little, I'm not sure, rub on them at the moment.
Okay. Which
Could be interesting by the end of the
second
day.
time. Yeah, but like, and I'll come on to me in a minute, but the problem we've got, in some respects, is we're going too slow for you, for your natural gait. We're doing it deliberately, as you know, guys, from the fact that we're pacing this to finish 30 miles like we ain't done nothing. And I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
You're not in your natural gait, so I think on my side, because my goals have been reset, firstly I was always going to wear the Metaspeed Sky, because for me, I think they're a quicker shoe, they're a more stable shoe over that distance for the speed. If I was running a 345 or whatever we was going for, these were the shoes I was going to wear, because even now I could feel like just saying, come on, Fordy, stop mucking about, let's go and have it. So I think I'm going to have to revisit my shoes, to be honest with you. I am tempted to go back to my Alphafly. I ran 3:48, however it was at Dorney. So is it fair to say comfortably? Which is, I mean, as comfortable as a marathon could be. But I would say I probably had a little bit more in me. Would you agree? I know you had troubles, but to me, I weren't like dead, was I?
You weren't dead.
No, I was cruising. So, do I go them, or do I just grab something like a Max Road 5, because I'm literally there to finish, or Speed 2, because I'm there just to finish. That's the thing. So that's, I've got to deliberate on. Interested in your feedback. But yeah, so far shoes, we've got probably the wrong shoes on for today, haven't we? But
It's a dry run.
we'll worry about that later. Right, here we go, press the fast forward button again. So that's 10 miles, people. Just gone through. We reckon we got to finish this one more, then a bit of change at the end, and then that's it, that's the 13 done. Pace wise, we've actually agreed, it's taken 10 miles to agree on something, that we want to finish. We're going to go on our finishing time, because GPS is so out along that back straight that, I don't know, you can't even get into it. So we're looking for a 1:55 finish, aren't we, Toby?
Yeah.
That would equate to a 3:50 marathon. So we'll see at the end. This is it, Toby. Ready? Last bit of fast forward, people. Stand by for the awesome music. Watch. That's it, we're done. Well done, Tom. Do you feel like carry on? I probably could actually.
Yeah, I can say.
I'm really happy with that. Based on everything that I've been going through, selfishly, I think we had a few stops. We're going to recalibrate the time, people. I'll put it at the end of the video, because where we had the GPS out at the back quite a lot, it says we were running like 9.5 minute miles, which we weren't. You know what your pace is, didn't you, Tom? There's no way we was running 9.5 minutes, absolutely not. We had a few little mini stops for like gels and stuff,
or 1 gel each and a bit of Lucasade, but there's no way that's accurate. So we're going to recalibrate. Tell them how they can do that on Strava, Toby.
You have to do it on the desktop.
Yeah.
There's a little, if you go into your run, I think it's 3 little dots on the left hand side, and then edit, I believe.
Right.
And you can also crop it if you forget to stop your watch.
Oh, okay, cool. So you could
drive home and get a super sprint.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Crop that off the end.
Yeah, true. So that's how you can recalibrate, because it just works it out. It works it out on what Strava time, doesn't it? So
it uses Strava map data.
Yeah, on the distance.
The Garmin GPS data.
Because so along that back, which is, I reckon that's a half a mile stretch along there at least. Yeah. We was well out, well out, and then if anything, we was running faster.
Also, it has to catch up and try and work out where you are. And
yeah. So we'll recalibrate it, and then we'll put it. I'll stick it up at the end of the video. Right, Toby, come on. Most important thing: food and coffee.
Right. So, which is how we started the video, Toby. I just thought about it. So we just exited. Look, you can't see it. Costa. 2 coffees, Toby. 2 coffees, Toby. What did you get?
I went for the Costa, and now doing a new Latte Plus range.
Right. How comes you ended up with 2? You did say it. But how comes you ended up...
So, wait a minute. So this has got extra protein in it for my recovery. It's like a protein shake in the form of a coffee.
Yeah.
Tastes like artificial sugar.
Yeah, it is.
If you like that taste,
yeah, it is artificial.
Go for it.
So, yeah, and then how did you come to end up with 2?
Because I ordered a large, obviously.
Natural.
Unlike my flip belt, which is a small.
You
put that in there.
Yeah.
And they made me medium, so then they made me my large and said you might as well have the medium as well. I'll chuck it away.
Oh, so okay, right, okay. So anyway,
they're well excited.
I mean, that's really interesting. Everyone's just switched off. But look, to conclude, and we will put up somewhere on the screen now, because Toby would have sent it to me because he's going to recalibrate it, what we did in terms of where we are. But how I feel is like I ain't done nothing, which I think is a real positive. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was tough because it is uphill along the bank. Certain points were a bit naughty, but overall, I feel all right. Yeah.
Yeah, so we said it's quite a nice course, isn't it? A bit of uphill, bit of downhill, bit of corners, bit of this and that. So
how many laps did we end up doing, by the way? Was it 8 or 9?
Was it 8.5?
8.5, I think, people. So I can't remember what we said that it was at the start, but either way, I won. I got it right.
Since when?
I did. I have a look back. Yeah, that's it, isn't it, Tobe?
Yeah, I think mission accomplished.
Yeah, mission accomplished. So what we're going to run in the week? That's the thing now. What we're going to run? I'm going to try and get out. I'm going to try and get back to my 6 runs this week. But like we said in the Toby video, I think I'm just going to, like on Tuesday, which would normally be a speed or a high effort, I think I'll leave that as a medium effort. I think Monday, tomorrow we recovery run. Monday will just be easy pace. Tuesday, medium effort. Oh, Park sensor. And then Wednesday, same. Thursday, rest. Friday, easy. But instead, I'll probably try and get those 6 miles in. Not that I'm trying to change mileage, but I think I would normally do that in the taper anyway. And then next week, we just go whatever. We do park run and then do whatever.
Yeah, I think we do a park, maybe sort of 10 miles, just easy. Whatever it is, it'd be very easy.
Yeah, whatever we do, it'll either be 10 miles or 13 miles, whatever. We'll probably, if we can get a lift down here, hashtag Sabrina give us a lift. We try to get a lift down here, and then we just run home, can't we?
Yeah.
But and then we're done, and that's it. So I think next week's video, Tobe, we'll do the recap. We'll recap everything, give ourselves a rating, and we'll go through everything that we've done in terms of training. But just to finish off the video, I am pleased after the week I've had and what I've been going through. I'm really pleased to have done that and just felt okay. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit more confident than I was this time.
Yes,
sort of week really.
Put the mind at ease a bit.
Yeah, it relaxes you a little bit. It still, still fills me with dread, and I'm still waiting, as I said at the start of the video, for the all clear from the doctor to go at the marathon. I'm not going to tell him exactly what I'm going to be doing, but yeah, so that's a real positive, and I think that's a great way to actually sign off the video, unless you've got any value to add, which usually you don't, Tobe, which you quite openly said, because someone picked up on it on one of the comments that you had no value in the videos.
I'm just here for the haircut.
Have you noticed, by the way, hashtag buzzcut? Have you noticed his Barney? It did make him go faster. Oh, shoes. Let's conclude the shoes. Toby's got the biggest blister on the archery spot on his Alphaflys. What would you give them because you're going to have to run at that pace for the first half. That was the idea.
Yeah.
How would you rate them out of 10?
I actually set, apart from the blister bit, which I'm not putting down to the shoe necessarily. I think there's a few things in
your
that.
ties lace up.
But I actually settled into them. Once we found that pace and got a few laps down, and then they were quite nice. But you know, you've got the confidence there to know they will do that extra.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Okay. So you're comfortable with those for the big day?
I am.
Okay. I'm the complete opposite. That didn't help me at all. So I will decide this week what I'm going to run, and I'll probably do that 6 miler on Friday in whatever I decide to use. I think that's probably where we'll go. Right, but that's it. That's it, people. We will catch you next week on the final vlog, if I can speak, is on the final vlog of this series, of the marathon training series. That's the last one, Toby. Can you believe it?
It is.
It's amazing that we've gone 16, 17. It's gone quick, isn't it?
It's flown by.
It has
really
flown by. And then we move on to, well, once we've done the marathon, but we then move on to running up a great big mountain.
Yeah, that little one.
Yeah, little one.
Yeah, little one.
What's the worst that can happen? Okay, people, see you later. Say bye, Toby.
See you later.
Bye, 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 bye.